defensively with Keith and Bouchard. Your starting lineups brought to you by Scotiabank. Goals for goals. When a Canadian National Hockey League team scores a goal, you could be one step closer to reaching your financial goal. To Jacob Magna, if that sounds familiar, yes, his brother Jason also has played in the NHL. His dad, a former linebacker. A quick shot off the rush and a save made by Mike Smith. And that developed out of nowhere. Here's Puljujarvi, lead pass, just out of the reach of Nugent Hopkins. Bonino gave it away. Brassard to Nugent Hopkins, rifled it off the pad. Swing and a miss out of midair for Brassard, but some early chemistry showing there.
A top-tier team that was always contending. You have to make good on your draft picks, and starting to see some of those come to fruition.
Meyer from Hurdle heading for the net, and a glove save made by Mike Smith, flashing the leather and keeping it a scoreless game with his 7th stop. Kakinen got a piece. Swept around, Vlasic takes a peek, had it stripped Puljujarvi in front. One-timer off the post from Nugent Hopkins. Draisaitl would have had a breakaway, and he got a stick in the lane, then stole it from Hyman, and eventually got some support from Barabanov, and now the Sharks look to create. Hurdle, one touch in front, wrist shot, score! And wouldn't you know it, it's Erik Karlsson who jumps up and finishes off the play he created at the other end.
McLeod in the middle of the ice, but it gets picked off, and then away they go off to the races. A little delay, it allows Karlsson to drive through, and just a perfect play across to him as he finds an open space. Meyer down low, crossing pass, tap in for Erik Karlsson. He wanted that puck, he stopped.
Nugent Hopkins on the power play, McDavid, Hyman, Draisaitl, and Barry. There's a chance. Bolster's shorthanded and kept aside by Mike Smith. The drop for McDavid. Gain the line. Nugent Hopkins. McDavid in front. Hyman had his stick lifted. Quick shot. Was turned aside, and then the rebound.
Beautiful little passing play. Great patience by Nugent Hopkins on the wall after the entry by McDavid. Finds McDavid down low, and Hyman had some time. He just couldn't find that puck initially, so there's a little bit of a hesitation.
Here's McLeod, jitterbugging, handing to Yamamoto, backhander score! Tyler Yamamoto, scorching! 7 goals in his last 8!
Take that puck to the net. On the transition, Duncan Keith, perfect pass on the tape, the speed of McLeod. It's a great defensive play. You can see to knock that puck off of the stick, but he just continues on, and Yamamoto drives to the net, little backhand move, 5-hole tuck. But the speed of McLeod almost had it disrupted, but the second wave picks it up.
San Jose struck first, Edmonton answered 3.5 minutes later on the power play, not allowing the visitors to sit on that lead. Karlsson hit by Cassian, off balance. Draisaitl steps and scores! Cassian the forecheck. Draisaitl the finish. His 43rd.
Right here, he could have tried to dump this in, but a little chip in charge goes around, and he forces this, and he gives a little shot to Karlsson, gets away with it. Dick Karlsson thought there should have maybe been a penalty there, but the push on the hip, right here, that cross check in the side, catches a break, I think, no question about it, but the work pays off, turns the puck over in Draisaitl. This puck is on his stick for a millisecond, and he buries it. Take the lead in this game 2-1. Heads up, finds that hole.
Barabanov sent in by Timo Meyer. Smith way out to handle the puck, stolen by Hurdle. He looks, he centers, quick shot, and Meyer run one off the bar, and Smith is able to cover his own mistake. Bouchard backhands it over to Evander Kane, and now Puljujarvi in full flight. Gets around Merkley, a quick shot, and that might have clipped off the top of the bar.
And 3 in overtime ties him for the lead in the National Hockey League.
Burns off to Karlsson, big slapper, and that's gloved by Smith.
A couple good glove hand saves dialed in. Watch this, little fly-by-2 by Hurdle. Not that easy to pick that up.
Probably thinking ahead to June or July, where he's going to be facing that from 95 yards. Here's Brassard, floats one toward the net, tipped home. The deflection, Nugent Hopkins. The chemistry has been there. My partner told you. 3-1.
Took a pretty hard spill afterwards. But all three get involved. Puljujarvi finds Brassard. Beautiful little sauce area pass. He sees that Nugent Hopkins is driving there, and he just redirects this one home. Gets into a spot, goes off the skate, actually. I don't know if this does go to Nugent Hopkins, but nonetheless, because he's driving, you create that chaos, find a way. This could be Brassard's first goal as an Oiler.
I think it's going to be Brassard's 7th of the year and first as an Oiler. And remember, he's only played 32 games total. And 3 different lower body ailments kept him out. Meyer in front, wrist shot, score, and it's Hertl in the 3rd period. And suddenly the Sharks have life once again, 3-2, and all kinds of time remaining. Hertl's 26.
As you mentioned earlier, Jack, 12 goals coming in the 3rd period, make it 13 for Tomas Hertl. Excellent work down low, the top line, beautiful pass by Meyer. On the backhand side, win a battle, Hertl's the first one on it, almost gets broken up right there. But the second wave, it's Meyer that pounces on a loose puck, finds the backhand pass, and he picks that top corner blocker side. Excellent shot by Hertl, and it's a 1-goal game once again.
Burns may be guilty of icing here, but with Hertl bearing down on him, Smith will play it. Turned over and then a lunging stop on Barabanov. Rebound in front, Hertl. McDavid ushers back. Barry. McDavid a one-timer, and that was smoked over top. Draisaitl. Barry. Nugent Hopkins. Hyman in front. McDavid looks, dishes. One-timer score! Right down the seam. Draisaitl's got 2. And his 44th is a power play goal that makes it 4-2 Edmonton.
It's just an excellent display of passing ability by this power play. Barry, the one-timer by McDavid, goes to Nugent Hopkins. He gets this puck, uses the bumper, back to Barry, back to Nugent Hopkins, to Hyman, over to McDavid, back to Draisaitl. Yeah, spit that out fast. All 5 players touch that puck in that sequence, and a beautiful feed into the middle, shot past to Draisaitl, redirects it home.
Walking in, shooting is Karlsson, and that sailed wide. Bob Buckner has pulled his goaltender. McDavid sees the open net. He dishes off. Kane shoots and scores. Game over. Kane, 7 goals in 7 games, and 15 in his 26-game Oiler tenure.
And Connor McDavid, just a great navigation through here. Little chop by Yamamoto. See you later. Little chip to himself. Feeds it right over to Kane. He's not going to make any mistake from there. Buries it against his old team.
16,740. That's what you're hearing.